Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Test. Hi everyone. So this live stream will be about analyzing Bitcoin using Elliott wave analysis. Here, Elliott wave analysis. Um, this may be quite familiar for some of you, and not so much for a majority actually. Elliott wave, if I explain it really fast, Elliott wave is a way of analyzing the price action of stocks, coin, or any charts actually. It works in a lot of charts that has many trading volume. So like Nasdaq, S&P, even Bitcoin, other coins as well. This is type of a technical analysis where the coins would actually work better because coins lack fundamental. They don't have certain earnings to, so it's more of value. Hold on. Yes, it's more of a value that therefore it's less fundamental in Bitcoin. Anyways, this Elliott wave consists of upwards move, which is an impulse wave, or it could be a correction wave of upwards. If it's a correction wave, then another correction wave comes downwards, something like that. But after an impulse wave, there's also a correction wave. So this is an upwards movement of an impulse wave and a downwards movement of a correction wave. Then you can have another wave of impulse wave. However, it depends on the sequence of patterns. And you see an upwards, downwards, and there's also a consolidation of triangles like this. And these triangles are usually in the fourth wave of impulse, or a B wave of ABC, corrective wave. These can be seen and learned quite well in this website. It's not really sponsored. I myself learned it from there, but I do not look into Fibonacci, and I believe using Fibonacci is a trick to counting, because a lot of people think the book, Elliott wave, the book is the masterpiece, so you have to read the book and go buy the book. However, does it make sense if you just go buy the book and you'll make tons of money? So if that's true, then everyone just goes buy a book and read 100 times, just memorize whatever, and just do it by the book. But that's not the case, which means that the book is not perfect. It's not perfect. Maybe it gives most of the answers. However, it's not perfect. And one of the big things that doesn't match is Fibonacci. Yeah, the Elliott wave book always matches the counting or the waves to Fib, but that is I don't think that is true. There are certain Fibonacci that gives a higher chance, for example, of ABC going C wave at the 0.5 direction, or going further down to like 786. But these are more complicated. But counting itself, it does not really matter. So I want to use my live stream to actually tell you guys how to do a correct counting, or at least the counting that has higher possibility, and just a little bit about like current situation of Bitcoin. So I'll move these over here. Here. So we had a very long bullish run that was started a long time ago, well, at least since COVID, and you can see this wave. I personally see it as ending of a 5-wave. It could be, it's one way to count this as 1, 2, and a 3, 4, 5, and here as actually it's 1, 2 is here. So I consider this as a 1, 2, 3 triangle, or it's an ABC actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that becomes one wave. 2, and then we have a third wave, very big extension. 3, 4, 5. However, we had very big extension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as let's see. It's a 5 extension. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and the fifth wave of the extension ended with an ending diagonal pattern. It's quite easy because at these times that was when it's news about, oh, is Bitcoin going 10,000 or something like that. It was when Tesla was going crazy as well. I think this was also GameStop. But it made an ABC upwards. So once you have an ABC upwards and then going past the line of third wave, you can assume higher chance to be an ending diagonal. So since this was ended with ABC, and then you're going down, and we also see an ABC going up, then it was very most likely confirmed that it was ABC ending diagonal. So another ABC, it took a big short, and the profit itself, it was very profitable, especially that this was an extension. So third wave ended like this, and the fourth wave was corrective wave, and it was an A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was like this. There were squeeze in between. There was a big discussion about whether we put in the ending values. Do we start here or do we start here? But it really depends how you count them, and there's no correct, fixed answer. There are only you can only tell after a long time. And from what I've seen here, it's C wave ended with an ending diagonal as well, like this. And you can see that in a line chart. It's quite nicely done. The ending diagonal like that. But line chart is, you cannot always trust the line chart either, because it uses the closing candle, whereas the regular candles, most of the time we count the edges as well. The edges are very important. Using Elliott wave, you are trying to enter in one of these edges and exit on the edges. So this is like a irregular pattern that we see sometimes. And for the fifth wave, we see like here an ending diagonal. The same thing. The fifth wave, I see an ending diagonal. So this is the big picture that I've seen, whereas whole wave situation is done. So I delete this. Well, impulse wave starting from here is done, and now it is a question whether this is one wave. This is one wave or not, because the bottom is here and not here. But from what I've seen, this is either a triangle, but of course with a very, very short E, so it's very unlikely, or an ABC. A, B, C. So it's a B, C upwards towards here. A, B, C. So if here was an ABC, which means there will be another big ABC, I don't know when, but ABC very, very bigwards. That could make an ending diagonal if you look into a logarithmic like that. I'll delete this part. It was an ABC. Maybe it was a big ABC here. But this could make an ending diagonal. Something like this, I don't know. It's possible. But at least we know the point here. We are done with a one wave or big wave. Super cycle is done. Okay, now we go back into regular. So counting from here downward. See 4 hours. It was first is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure if there was this wave here or not, but from what I've seen, I can easily see this is one trend. This is one trend. And this is one trend going upwards. This is one trend going downwards. So what can you tell from here is ABC going, ABC correction consists of 3 waves going down, and the first part can either be ABC or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But the second part always has to consist of 5 waves, and this 5 waves can be overlapping, doesn't matter, or with a very, very, very short correction. But this can be told by trends. But the last part, the C part, always ends in 5 waves. And these waves can be, it doesn't have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like impulse. You can have ABC, ABC, ABC. So maybe I should have put it as a B, C, D, E. But just remember, consists of 5 ways. And now we see here. So what I initially counted was actually an A, one trend, B, and I see going like this, and this can be counted as ABC, and then going up, ABC, ABC, going down, going up, so it was actually ABC, this had an expanding ending diagonal, and then another ABC going down, and this was very, very, very extended. Therefore, I looked at my trend like this. It's an A, B, C. Okay, C, D, E. if I go into details, sorry, for a second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. But we could see another wave like this. A, B, C makes an A, B, C makes a. This is actually an impulse. If you look inside, it actually consists of 5 waves like that. So it's a A, B, C. And here we see an A, B, C. Actually, A, B, C. And here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should have ended here, but there was an extension. So it just went down with a squeeze. This was a big squeeze. And actually this squeeze made it a lot tougher to actually go back upwards. Therefore, this could be a very, very big resistant line. And you should see later on, it really acts as a resistant line. Hold on for a second, sorry. So, as I see, this part, this ABC has ended, and now it has, it has to go up since this wave is done, and we can easily see here that maybe 1 hour. Let's go more into detail. And we see a quick bounce up. That's A, B, C, and this is actually A, B. Sorry, can't see where is the end. These situations make it really tough to actually count when there are multiple tops. But as you heard of double top or triple top, it is a very, very strong resistance. So it has higher chance to go down. It doesn't matter where you start, but you will, like later on, you will see A, B, C parts ending with 3 waves. Then you know where to actually take to go like A, B, C. But as you see, it's an ABC, and it's probably like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as an expanding. I can't remember, but I remember taking long here somewhere. If I look at Fibonacci, you see it didn't even touch 382. So Fibonacci is a good tool to find out the resistance, but it's not the best. You should not trust right away. But anyways, now you see it's an A, B, C upwards, and it always has to consist of 3 waves that could have been consist of like 3 and a 3. So in total, when you look at waves, it may look like like this. So you have to remember how it looks like. So this is 1, 1, 2, 3. It's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember this. 5, either 3 or 5. So here, let's look into it. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this was a third wave and a 4, and it's probably a flat and a 5. I can't remember. I think it may be. Oh yeah, actually it was 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's an ending diagonal here. So it's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was a very easy short because, as I said, it broke really hard. Here it was supposed to give a so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was supposed to get a support, but it didn't, so it acted as a resistance. So once you get a short here, it fit perfectly with a counting A, B, C, and a resistance here. So this was a perfect short. And now we have to count downwards. This A, B, trends, C, D, E. What does that mean? having A, B, C, D, E in one single trend like that. This could be A, B, C, or a leading diagonal. And from what I've seen, usually when it breaks out, it would break out even more, or at least this trend line is not trend line breaks right away, but it failed. Therefore, I would imagine to have another wave going downwards. And here, we can easily see this was going downwards, and it is probably 1, 2, 3, 4, and an extended 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is actually a quite. I'll take a long here to go up, and then do 1, 2 like this, and then take short, and then take long, something like that. However, you can see it broke right away, so it's actually an extension here, the 5th wave extension, and then broke here, so it could have ended as an ABC. So it is a nice time to actually enter long here somewhere, and just wait. Have a stop loss and just wait. And of course, when you see an 1 ABC, so you see 1 A, B, C, then you take half off with a stop loss here, then you'll make profit no matter what. And as I said, it was an ABC, but the C also can end it in 3 ways. So for example, as an A, B, C, if this C part is extended, then you can get A, B, C, D, E. So this is very, very common way of a corrective wave. So it's actually 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of 5. So it's the impulse. And this is what we see: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is very rare. Actually, not too rare, but everyone would know who does Elliott wave. We know that here was the ending of a ABC. So if it breaks again without breaking this trend, then we know it's a leading diagonal and it is ready to go further down. So this was a big indicator that it was going down, so you take a short here. And when the wave is done here, you take a long, and after ABC you take half off, so half TP, and just wait. And as you see here, it's an ABC with an extended. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's an ABC. Now, once the whole ABC is done, I'll take everything out. Unless you think it will go here, then it's a good buy if you buy anywhere this area. But for me, this resistance line was very big resistance line, so I actually took everything off, I believe, and then just waited, see what it's like. Ooh, hold on a second. So once I waited, I see this pattern of A, B, C, but if this breaks, now we can see 2 more times touching. Like I said before, it's a A, B, C, and an extension. So it's 4 times touching. And I see it broken here. So it has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 5th one was very short. However, in the 5th one, you can clearly see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I look into a line chart, I'm sure it touched. Let me see the 4-hour chart, maybe. Yep, it's an ending here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I take this as the last, as the point of starting, so this is ABC, then now we have to go up to a C. So either like A, B, C, or A, B, C, or A, B, A, B, C, C, like that. But it has very high chance to go up like C. And it is very easy. You see, like the C part, as I told you earlier, it consists of 5 waves and 3 peaks. 5 waves, 3 peaks. Yeah, you can see 1, 2, and a 3. That's very simple. And within these peaks, the last peak, so for example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this 5 has to have another 5 peak. So if I zoom in, well, I see 1, 2, 3, 4. It's probably like this, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 with an extension 5. This is also a very easy short. If yeah. So here it was a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, and impulse, easy impulse. Here as well, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Details I will go into it in the current wave. So in the end, this whole thing was an A, B, C. Oops, 2. What does that mean? It means that the whole A is done, and it didn't start with impulse. And yeah, it didn't start with impulse and ended with a B. So that means there would be 3 waves, no, 5 waves going down as a C. And now we can easily see again with a trend line, of course. Wait, how did I make trend line? Yeah, actually, let me do this. The first one going down like this. Second going down like this. third going down like this, and they all either have to consist of ABC or 5 waves. So the trend will be like this. Okay. B, C, D, E. Like that. I just have to look at it now. But let's count. It was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a ending diagonal. So there was probably one wave. So B, so ABC, ABC. Yeah, okay. So this was 1, this was 2. Then now we see A, B, and then going down is a C, like a big C here. It's very complicated. Let me see. It is probably a triangle here, so like a B, C, D, E, and a big C. Triangle probably ends. ABC. Okay, yeah. Yeah. So this is 1. This is big ABC going upwards. A, B, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Yes. Yeah, that's A, B, C right here. A, B, and a C. It's a big C. It's very difficult because here it's an impulse like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very difficult. And here it's quite easy, but also irregular. It was a it's actually not. It's A, B, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. It's quite simple. And here, when it goes down like A, B, C, D, E. So again, I gave one more down after ABC. So it ended as a leading diagonal. Which gave a big nice A and a B going upwards and an impulse wave going downwards. It's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It ended here, but this was a good time to actually do counting because it was very difficult in my opinion. When I did it, it really ended here, but it actually went down one more time. Let me see. B. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as well. It got extended, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. 5 also got extended. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still think that the third wave ended like this. Maybe it ended in a 5 wave then. Like this. Leading that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's no other way to explain it, and it makes sense because, as I told you in the beginning of the Elliott wave counting, the ABC, this part has to go down. It's 5 different waves, and here can be either both ABC or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But in the end, it's nice to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's how it came. How it came out in this one. So afterwards, you see. So in the end, it's a big ABC done. It's an A, B, C, which means from here onwards, you see a correction going upwards. So it's either starting with an impulse or an ABC, and you can clearly see it's an ABC here, or like this. It doesn't really matter. And also, sorry. Yep, I'm back. Okay, let's get the music right. Yes, so we started, we ended with an ABC here. Now we see an ABC here. It's just repeating in a bigger way, bigger time frame. So since, A, B, now we want to see 5 wave down, and this is shown here. So let's count. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and this was one trend because we can tell this trend ended like this. It came up. That's why it counts as a different trend. Now we have another trend going down like this, and we have another trend going like this. This makes a 3 wave oh no, 5 wave downwards that is that could be seen as a C wave. It wasn't expanding, so it's very difficult. Like just like this part. Same. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's exactly the same how to count as I told you. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Simple. And then here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's a leading diagonal here. Here is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a super extended 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is ABC, and then same thing, repeating A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a C wave going upwards. And that was A, B, C, and A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very simple. Yeah, so that was actually, I believe, with my counting, it's the ABC. It's done. The corrective wave, this big corrective wave is done, and that was about, let's see, about 220 days, which means, okay, the first one was about 73 days to fall down from here to here, and about 62 days to go have a B corrective wave, and a C is about 81 days. And if this whole thing was 220 days, it would have somewhat similar of corrective wave here, and then it could go something like this. So what I see right now is either here we go high up like this, ABC, and then go one more down, and then we have a nice big run upwards. That's why I'm actually taking long from here. I believe this wave is done, and if we break it, then I think it may be a very, very nice time to buy soon. Then, which means, so for example here, we have to break this line to make this trend overcome. So for example, it's like an ABC can be something like this, and then make a triangle and then go down or upwards, who knows. But in my point of view, it's not done. The ABC, BC, if I explain it correctly, this part ABC, this wave did not go over this B wave, therefore, in my opinion, there will be another down. So first it's an extension, something like this, or something like this. But once we come down with a 5 wave, then we will see a big wave going up. I would guess that's the end of the falling for a while, and have a big wave up, and as a B and a C. And let's go to the current column with hours. Here is very simple. I'll just give it to you very fast. It's an ending diagonal with an ABC here. ABC. and it was ABC as well. ABC, it was a triangle here. A very difficult triangle, but it was a triangle, and here it was ABC. You see? This B, this first wave here, has to overcurve 3 times. So A, B, C, and then A, B, C again 1 time, 3 times, and then B, C with an ending diagonal 3 times. That is always the big ending of the wave. So if this is an ABC, and going downwards, corrective wave is AB 1, 2, 3, 4. How did it go? I can't remember, but it's also ending with an ending diagonal like this. And this makes an A and a B and a C coming down like this. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see again, it touches 3 times and then overcomes the previous A. That's why I think the C wave is done. And what I think later on will happen is, let's see again the big trend. We are very, very close to breaking it, actually. And once I think the C wave is done, if we keep the low, which I believe we will because of the counting, we would also have to keep here. So this is the second. Otherwise, it would be something like B, C. No, we have to keep this. And there was like a big triangle here and going upwards. That was an easy win here. It was A, B, C, D, E as a ending triangle E. This is very complicated, but when you start counting from here, you see 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, it was 1, 2. I think it was 3, 4, 5 with an ending diagonal. The further counting, you have to go into minutes. Literally 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 1 minute. I count everything. So the whole thing here was an ABC. Not a great news because ABC means there'll be it's a correction, so we don't know how it will go. The ABC can have it's always not the best to have ABC to go upwards if you want a big long, but this ABC can change. For example, like let's see. I'm not sure entirely, but it could do a leading diagonal. C, D, E, something like this. If it makes a leading diagonal, then we can also see another big wave going up. But in a big picture, this does not matter. It really depends on the time frame that we are looking at. But in 15 minute time frame, you can see this. It looks like an impulse. I am not sure if it is an impulse or a corrective wave, but we can see this. It has ended here and went up. And this is a triangle, an extended extended. So for example, A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, with an extended 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you take a short here, and here go A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I took a long here and then took a stop loss because it broke this trend line. However, when it was going down, I knew it was an extension. So I took a long around here somewhere. And as I see a lot of ABCs, A, B, C, and then going ABC again. So I knew this was a triangle. And when it shot above, there was a 60, started from the 69K. This is not direct, but it hits the line, and then it was resisted. So I knew it was coming down. Plus, it was the 86 Fibonacci, which is very important. Maybe I'll do a live stream about resistances next time. Then it was coming down. Let's go into 5 minutes. So it was coming down 3 minutes. There's a big 5 wave, I think. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With an ending. Yeah. And if it's going down this steep, you would have to know that there will be another steep downwards movement. And then I see this triangle pattern, so it has to be an ABC. So it was very easy to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from here. E wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, hold on. This is also a triangle. Sorry, like this. And then it's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, it was there are, as I said, the countings are not always the same for everyone, and to increase the probability of the trading, you have to see other people's counting as well. And then from what I've learned, you could also see this as not a triangle. Instead of a triangle, you see it as a single wave. So for example, it's an A, it's a B, and a C going downwards very big. It's like a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And this 5 was giving like this. Therefore, I took a long here. I believe this ABC is done. So I previously took a long here, and then let's go into the 1 minute. And we see 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the ending of ABC. I took it out. I took half of them out. I took half of them out here, and you see here it was an ABC. A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? I think I took long once here and once about here. And we see 1, 2, 1, 2. Hold on. Let me see. Okay. It's like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you see this trend break. So this count as 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this trend is 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this was where I thought it ended here, so I actually took it out here. I didn't short because I was going to take long again, which I actually took long. Let's see, A, B, 2, yeah, A, be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I took long exactly here, and then I see it was breaking. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I took half of them out here, and I saw this C wave going down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I took again. I took long here. And I was gonna take a stop loss here, but however I see this 5 wave going down. It's like, huh, okay, so A, B, C, it should have been done, but if it breaks again, then it's an extension. So I saw it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or actually it was like this, or it was the trend going here and then it broke once more. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like last time I said. If it's 5, there's another wave going down, 5 wave going down. Therefore, I knew this was around B, and if it starts from here, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I took a long. I think I took long here actually. So my current position is, let me see, it's at 19263. 19263. 19263. Yeah, it's around this area. So I am looking to go up around here, like an A, B, C. So I see current movement. Yeah, I see a wave 5. This is either a triangle. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. This is definitely 5 waves. This is 5 waves. This is 5 waves. And if this is a triangle, then it should go up and then come down, breaking this line, and then further go upwards, because this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if this is not a triangle, which means there will be another going upwards like this, and then go down and upwards. We will see. We will see. Hold on. Sorry. think it's quite good. It's looking good. So from here, I would think either here or from this trend here, going one more upwards like that, and it'll come down probably something like here, or even here, just who knows, and then go upwards. Or there could be a going something like that as an extension. That would be quite nice as well. And if I show you some resistances, I'm saying that this is the low, and now I'll take this as a stop loss actually, and take long. This long is really nice because if I grab it here, my risk to reward ratio is at least how many times? 5.26 times, which is very nice. So if I can do multiple times of this, and then when I use leverage, it'll be easily multiple times 2 or 3 times of the current seed. If you can see here, this was something that I posted. It's Ethereum. So what I predicted was this is an A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4 with a triangle, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going down like this. So lower here will be a nice time to buy, and let's see what actually happened. This is, yeah, actually here. Yeah, this was, I don't know if you can see. They're exactly the same chart, and from here you can see this part going down 5 waves as I expected. Now going upwards, and I expect this to be going up at least this area, but who knows how far it will take. Anyways, so today I think I will just end my live stream here. It's been like an hour, more than an hour, but I hope this really helped, and I can come back next time and maybe talk about the current Bitcoin, or how it goes, and what could happen later, or things about, if you guys have any questions about Elliott Wave, I could also say things about that to you guys, and maybe other content like Fibonacci levels, resistances, support, psychology of Elliott Wave, psychology of resistance, support, and volumes. Volumes are actually quite interesting as well. They are like a big indicator. So quick, yeah. If volume increases, what does that mean? It really depends on the candle. it increasing means a lot of trades. So if volume is very high at the peak, that means a lot of people are selling. There's selling pressure. Or volume is high at the bottom, there are a lot of people buying. So something like that. It's way more complicated than this, but this was like an easier version to explain. But anyways, it was quite a bit of content. I hope it helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. And I hope it helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.